Alright, let's get stuff started. Oh. Video. Right. One minute. Hold on. Alright. That's better. Alright. So it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I was trying to put it in last month, but it didn't happen. So what better time than Christmas Eve to kick off another giveaway. Before we jump into this video, I just want to give a special thanks to my Muddy Cult patrons. You guys are super awesome, and I appreciate everything you do. If you want to become a Muddy Cult patron, you can click the link in the description below, or the link at the end of the video is there for you as well if you totally forget to click below. You don't have to become a Muddy Cult patron to enjoy the content that I post here and Muddy Cult the blog. It is totally free and up to you, voluntary of course, but I do give extra perks and early access to the stuff that I post here, as well as a schedule of what's going to be on Muddy Cult the blog. Also, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button below. I know more than half of you are not subscribed to this channel, and I don't know why, because I post content here. Sometimes I post content here twice a week. So please hit that red button below, and I think click the bell or whatever, I don't care. But please do that so you can see all the new stuff that I put on Muddy Cult Madhouse. Let's jump into this video. Alright, so I know it's been about 4 years since I went to this lovely convention here for the very first time, Tokyo in Tulsa. And it was my first experience of going to an out-of-state convention, and I went with my parents because they decided, oh, you know, why not? Would you feel embarrassed if we go with you? And of course, not at all. I'm totally not embarrassed by my parents. I brag about them all the time. If you follow my cosplay page, which I have in the description below if you want to follow me there, me and her, we are a tag team that tackles all my costumes about every year. We're currently kind of, sort of, off and on working on something right now. Not for any particular event or anything, but, you know, just to have something to do, and I'm still learning the skills that she has, so I can take that with me whenever I move out, and I can, you know, keep expanding into my cosplay game, because I just want to do this as long as possible if I can. It was a very fun experience. We drove there, and I think afterwards we went to Kansas to visit family, so it worked out perfectly. They got to do their own thing. I got to enjoy my convention, of course. We did, you know, do a little sightseeing together. We played mini golf. It was really fun. I also got to reconnect with some friends from the Midwest who were coming to see Chanty and Meteoroid, which I'll be talking about, of course. And it was really great seeing them again because, well, really, it was Aurora who I was seeing again for the second time, and I ended up making new friends with her friends, and they're super cool. And I think that's what conventions are all about, is meeting new people and, like, you know, forming new connections with people who are into the same thing as you. And when it comes to, you know, visual K and J-Rock, sometimes it's hard to do, especially if you're a person of color like myself. So I know a lot of you saw that this is going to be a giveaway, and yes, I will get to that, but you have to wait until the end of the video to see what I be giving away, and it's something super special. But I just wanted to do a quick overview of what happened in Tokyo and Tulsa in 2016. So as I said, it was my first time going to this convention, and I specifically went for Meteoroid. And this is the t-shirt that Genki made, the vocalist of Meteoroid. But I really like this design. It's a really cool shirt, and I really like it. I don't think there's anything on the back. I think it's blank, so there's nothing on the back. But oh, this is a pretty cool shirt. It reps the, the con, and it also, reps the band, and I'm totally into that. I did do a lot of purchasing of items to support the band. I always do. I always hit that merch table hard. I'm not giving away anything by Meteoroid, unfortunately, because I already have given it away during my 10th anniversary of Muddy Cult, the blog. I had a signed poster, which you can totally check out in the live stream card. I don't know if I can put a card. I think it's on the side. I don't know if I can put a card here for that live stream for where I did do a giveaway, but I had a signed poster from all 5 members, and if you are not up to date or not familiar with the band Meteoroid, they're super awesome, great band, loved them, super nice people. They have disbanded, so it was very, I guess rare merchandise to have. Because, they're no longer together, and it was a poster that was specifically for that convention. I do want to talk about, seeing them live and meeting them and blah blah blah, all that stuff too. Also, side note, they did do some special, acoustic lives, both Chanty and Meteoroid. And of course they did some Q&As, which I will be posting on Muddy Cult the blog. I don't think the interviews are up yet. I was new to Chanty's music. I kind of checked out a couple things, but I knew my friend Aurora really loved them and went solely for them. And a new friend that I made, Jessica, enjoyed both bands. And I came from Meteoroid, of course. That was my main reason for going to Tokyo and Tulsa and, spreading my wings into out-of-state conventions. It was totally worth it. I guess an overview feeling of how I felt about Tokyo and Tulsa. I had fun. It was a great opportunity. I got to reconnect with my buddies, Chaotic Harmony, and I made some new friends from the company as well. I also got to see a familiar face that I hadn't seen in a really long time, and had to confess some things that I wrote about them. And I still owe them a fanfic in the near future, hopefully. I haven't been writing fanfiction in a really long time, and I'm sorry to those who followed me back in the day when LiveJournal was a thing. Of course, I got to, take pictures with them and meet all the members of both groups, and I became a Chanty fan as I saw them live. It was a fantastic show, amazing, so much charisma, so much grace, so much emotion. I thought they were going to be a little softer than I thought, but they have all a really upbeat, positive, and every now and then just a little bit of aggression. It was a good balance. It was, I think, because Meteoroid is a little darker, but not too dark, they're, I guess, a little harder compared to Chanty, but I like the balance of the soft and the hard. And I really enjoyed Chanty's music, and I want to delve into their music a little bit more. For some reason, I have yet to really, really deep dive into their discography in the 4 years that I saw them. But I have bought more merchandise from Chaotic Harmony, so definitely check them out. I'll put a link to their site below. They do have merchandise from both bands. If you're looking for stuff. Also, if you follow the Meteoroid trail, they did form another group, excluding Genki, called Greem. Chanty's performance really gave me a really good impression, and I understood why my friend Aurora really enjoyed them. And yeah, I definitely want to check out more of their stuff still. Meteoroid just really amped it up and gave me that head-banging feeling, and I loved every moment of it. Any moment that I can throw myself synchronized with my friends over rail is a good time with me. I enjoyed every bit of energy they gave me. It was just a really fun time, and it made me just the overall experience of the convention and the interaction with the band. It made me want to come back to TNT if another group, of course, that I liked was performing there, which I have. I have been there, I believe, 3 times. So, haven't posted any of it yet, but I will, and most likely it will have a giveaway attached to it, so stay tuned for that. I believe Chanty did an acoustic live, which I did not attend, but I believe you can find it on YouTube, because I think I have seen videos of it being recorded. I know the Meteoroid Chanty Live are also on YouTube as well, through the Tokyo and Tulsa YouTube channel, so I'll put some links somewhere or cards or wherever so you can check that out. I heard the Chanty acoustic live was amazing. Meteoroid, they did not do an acoustic live, but they did do a little like cosplay show off before we like took pictures with them.
日本のアニメの白鸚記、白鸚記、風間、そのコスプレです。
Hakama from Kazuoki. Hakuoki. Yes. 人前やればいいから。
東京グールの金木健です。東京グール大好きなのでね、できて嬉しいです。
Kaneki Ken from Tokyo Ghoul. Wow, your English is so good. Tokyo Ghoul, right?
はい、ですね、元スリップノットのドラマージョイ、はい、好きなドラマーなんでやりました。
The drummer from Slipknot. Yeah. Because he loves the drummer. That's great. So we have a big eclectic mix here. So we could have a round of applause for Meteoroid in the cosplay. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Quick little story about the photo shoot. So if you bought a certain amount of merchandise from the band, you get these tickets to do two-shot checkies, which is little Polaroids, and a two-shot is just you and whatever bandmate. Of course, they range from different numbers, terminology, VK. Watch my panel, I'll post it. But, anyway, so we were all gathered in this room, and they were like, okay, everyone line up if you are taking pictures with such and such member or whatever. I only had one photo ticket, so I only got one picture, obviously, and I was going to pick like one of my favorite members, but because of the live, my attention slowly gravitated to the tallest member. His name is Rob. And I was just like, you know what? I enjoy this band too. Maybe I should take him on instead of my favorite member. I wanted to go at the very end of the line. I wanted to wait because I was still trying to decide who I wanted to take this two-shot with. I also was trying to decide what pose I wanted to do. So I was watching everybody and my friends, take pictures, and a lot of them did like really cutesy things, like, hearts and share a half heart, or do a big heart, or hugs, or pieces, or, rock on, those kinds of things, but I wanted to do something different. So I decided that I wanted to copy Don Rawl. If you're not familiar with that term, it's when person A is against the wall and person B puts their arm right here, like in the shoulder area of person A, and person B kind of leans in them like in an intimidating way. That is a kabedon. So I wanted to do that pose with him, but I want it to reverse. So the way it was set up, the room, was there was a stage up front, and then there was rows of chairs, facing the stage. So everyone could watch everybody taking these pictures and stuff. And I think what happened after that was the Q&A. So everybody watched me do this reverse copied on this really tall Japanese man, and me being 5'5", copied on this man, and everyone just went, whoa! It was amazing. Later, when I got back home to Texas, I found the story on Tumblr, when I used to be like super active on Tumblr, and I was just like shocked. I was just like, what? Someone actually thought this was like a cool moment to mention. I was dressed up in my Yaba costume. If I have a picture of this, I'll definitely put it up. But I guess they thought that I was male, which I'm totally cool with. That's just hilarious to me, and I'm just like, clearly not. And they weren't sure which member that I was copied on, but I just thought I was just really cool, and so I commented on it, I think, and I was just like, oh, well, thank you. But that was just a fun moment. So ever since that day, I have become Prince Kavidon Prince. So I copied on my new friend that I made at that convention, like on the last day, and then since then, whenever I get to, talk about the next two Tokyo and Tulsas that I went to, you will understand why I continue to copy it on, because that's my thing now. I know when I was like getting like my checky signed and all that stuff, Raul did like write, copied on my checky, I believe. So I doubt he'll remember me, but what's up, Raul? It's me, Miko. I copied on you. It was a really great experience. If we were there, like, please tell me like what your experience was at Tokyo and Tulsa 2016. Tell me some memorable moments, share some stories. I am totally up for hearing all of that. It was a really great time, and I'm sorry I can't get into too much detail, but I enjoyed both lives. They were really great, and yeah, I really need to jump on that Chanty train because they're still very active. I do follow a couple members or so on Instagram, and they're worth checking out. They're still very active. I think they did lose a member because of some controversy. Like, I think he did something illegal and then he left the band. I think it actually was the person that I liked. But that was a whole situation, but they're still very active, which is fantastic. I don't know what the fate of Meteoroid is, because every now and then I'll see things like lives and stuff posted on Instagram with them, because I know 4 out of the 5 members did Green, and then Genki decided to do solo stuff, and then all of a sudden Genki started like posting like Meteoroid lives and stuff like that. So I am really confused on the state of the band, but I don't think they're together. Please let me know if you follow them. I'd very much like some clarification. That would be great. So, now for the thing that everyone has been waiting for. And I'm sure you saw it in the thumbnail, but Chanty fans, I got something for you. I have an autograph photo card from all 5 original members of Chanty. This is what it looks like. Very, very gorgeous, very pristine. I've kept it very safe. And if you want to win this photo card, all you gotta do is type in the comments below that I love Chanty. That's it. Just type I love Chanty. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to share, you don't have to do anything extra. Just type in the comments that you love Chanty, and you will be entered in the raffle to win this autographed photo card. If you have friends, family members, just anyone you know that's a fan of this band, please share my video. Tell them to enter this giveaway. I want to give this a very good home, and I know some Chanty fan is going to appreciate it and frame it. So, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed my little rant about Tokyo and Tulsa and my really bad memory of just details, please give it a thumbs up. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you liked what you saw and you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button below. I post things on Wednesdays or Thursdays, and sometimes I throw some extra stuff in the beginning of the week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Merry Christmas and peace.